One minute, 1 minute warning. Hey everybody, repeat after me. Free stuff. Free stuff. So I have in my hand a couple trivia questions. If you answer the question correctly, I'll give you a free t-shirt. One more time, free? Free. Duh. Please just do me a huge favor. Do not blurt out the answer if you know it. Raise your hand. I'll call them over. But number one, the name of this Italian delicacy translates to pick me up or cheer me up. Right here.
Escargot.
No. Right here. Tiramisu. Question number two. A group of this animal is known as a parliament. A parliament of owls, correct. What letter does not appear in the name of any U.S. state? Right here. Q is correct. While we are doling out our shirt, yeah, one here, one here, one here. Can you please raise your hand? Are all of our judges back? I see. You'll just put your scoreboard in the air. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, excellent. I love this so much. Get off the second round. Performing in the second round. Can we promo, please? We have Tina. We have Tina. We have Steve. We have Hershey Love. Jane Hill. Two votes. Lux. Love. Whitney. And Ricky K. 5 total. Give it up for Ricky Saint. Wow. As a kid, my brother's favorite book was if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, he'll probably ask for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin, so forth and so on. When you read your brother's stories, you'll grow closer to the point that you'll give him anything, so it's jarring that when you grow up, you grow apart, but maybe that's just how the story goes. When you grow apart, he'll fill the space with other people who don't care to understand his story. When you give a good kid drugs, they change. When he changes, you'll try your best to find that kid who used to read stories too, but it's too late. When he gets addicted, he becomes different. When a workaholic gets on drugs, he'll lose both his job. When he loses his job, he'll ask your parents for more money. When he gets the money, he'll spend it on drugs with his friends. When the things he calls friends matter more than his family, his parents might as well be the lighter because he's the crack pipe the way they'll do anything to keep their son alive. Yeah. When I look at him, I only see myself distorted like lines on a mirror that God was supposed to shine. When your parents love an addict, they'll think they can save him. When you watch your brother manipulate the people, reach your breaking point. When you reach your breaking point, you have to prioritize. When you prioritize your aging parents over your crackhead brothers, then you got to confront them. When you call out an addict for his actions, they'll hope to reason. Instead, they'll threaten to hurt you. When he swings at you, it would be like looking into the eyes of a stranger. You will shake, you will cry, you will walk away defeated, knowing that if you broke his nose, would also break your parents' heart because you used to read stories together when your family tells you not to get angry. You'll just get angry. When they tell you he's sick, you'll get angrier. When they lean into his life because proximity might be the only thing keeping them alive, you'll get furious. When you let a broken heart fester, you'll feel conflicted. When you want your brother to be better, but you just as soon see him on the streets. When you fight your brother, you'll consider calling the police. When you consider calling the police, you'll change your mind every time because you love the brother you used to read stories to. And you know that you'll never see him again, but at least if he's here, we can hope. And you know that makes you as bad as your parents, but at least if he's here, we can hope. When you hope, it breaks your heart every day. When your heart breaks, you won't know what to do. And so when you don't know what to do, you'll bake a bag of cookies and pray that he'll eat one. And remember that you love him and don't stop needing anything more. Corey, thank you. That's it. Okay, so you and your geography is silly, and you know it, but it's okay because my school team was a crash. Local Highland, take us more. From low to high, we have an 8.8, 7, 10. We have a 10, we have an 11. We have a 10 deals with 3%. Y'all ready to get this on the road? Yeah. We're gonna have to go to the first quarter, second round. Felix.
Love silence, holding my calloused hands in solemn silence, sailing to my battered heart, weathering the road waves, opening my heavy eyes, realizing that love is more than just its good days. I am no Romeo, more volatile than a Capulet, a powder keg destined to explode. She has not begun running yet. My affection is an affliction. The symptoms are most dire. To love me is to be bound together on this pyre. It is difficult to build walls around a bleeding heart, so I built a ship. Queen of pirates, her love an armada, fearlessly approaching my northern tip. I warned to love me is to wander into a category 5 hurricane. She replies with a smile, you can call the storm by your name. I tell her that I am a pit that good things fall into. She tells me she will become a cave diver expedition. Bitch, let me love you. How can I let you in? I cannot find the keys. My heart is a labyrinth, confusing and deadly. She says she will be Theseus, my Grecian hero, if only. I cannot lower my guard. You won't love me once you know me. Know me more is to love me less. Will you want to still touch me once you have become entangled inside my head? Queer girl born in the evangelical South, her lips are my salvation. If this is a sin, I welcome my damnation. Spit holy water into my mouth, I will worship at this sweet altar. Between her thighs, my faith will never falter. With my tongue, I am her disciple. She takes the Lord's name in vain. My passion built from week-long revivals. Now she crawls out my holy name. Make no mistake, this is not about sex only. This is a story of heartache, of religious shame, of do I deserve this? Can I be loved after being told that I am beyond broken? Is this a cardinal sin? Am I going to burn eternally if I let love win? I am here to spread my gospel. In this love, in this holy embrace, our love does prosper. God did not build me for shame. I will love her for eternity from on high because she came. Yeah. This love is divinity. To love a woman, I thank my lucky star. And maybe the Holy Trinity. Yeah. We're going to count to 3, 1, 2, 3. From low to high, we have a 9.2. We have a 9.6. We have a 9.7. We have a 10. We got about more.
I'm both prophecy and threat. Like the answers they weren't ready for, we can't look away from yet. And they don't just stare, they study. Trace the outline of my laughter, fold my walk into their posture, mimic my rhythm, then misplace the why behind. What is this? Obsession. This reach masters reverence for moving more like possession. They don't want friendship, they want access. Not love, just license. And when I don't offer or protect my page, they shift to mimic, stalk, discredit, same tactics, different case. Is this just differences colliding? Or is it colonized with new makeup? Because I ain't never felt that cool. That makes me want to tear down what I don't understand, study someone just to wear them in like it's a brand. Yeah, I was ready to witness you without feeling it, to honor power without needing civility, to know myself so full that your differences aren't a threat. You're just another flower blooming in a field that I ain't had been. So, what is this? This hunger, this mimicry, this strange intimacy with my silhouette, but not my spirit. You don't love, you just want to be. Without paying the cost to see, I was born whole, unborrowed, unbothered, unbossed.
Well, the height we have a 9. We have a 9.1. We have a 9.4. We have a 9.7. And we have a 10. We have a lot more.
That first one was serious. This one I want to have some fun with. I called it my ditty about bees, or DAB if you're into dabs. Dabs are like, yeah. In a forest full of fucked up fiction, fires, famines, frantic friction, I'm content with being a poet tree. Firmly footed, feeling free, I've finally got roots. Squirrel skipping down my spine, slithering down my skin, my hard bark exterior. The thing is, I have been chopped, I have been carved, I have sliced myself to the stump several times, sending snippets of my soul. Love letters on proudly printed pulp. So sorry for seeming so sappy. That's not just in my nature. That is nature. Funny. That is sweeter than that. Busy buzzing, distant cousin, profanely procuring pollen pellets to please his pack, his swarm, to the love of his queen. And even if these two bees are not meant to be, this little guy would push out his stinger, if you know what I mean. But he's not violent. It's just, he's like that sometimes. He knows the difference between feeling nice and being kind. And if you test him, you will find he's willing to cease being alive for the sake of his high. Fuck around and you will get bees nuts. Got him. And I had to Google it. Bees do have these nuts. Got him again. And what's crazy in this oh so frustrating procreating is somehow stagnating mating ritual is that they only use them once. Their bee balls brutally burst, bee popping into bloody bits. Boom, bitch! They are simultaneously and quite literally coming and going. But it's flowing, this circle jerk of life. It's not knowing and doing it anyway. And if in the end, if a friend cuts me down and turns my carcass into canvas, I hope what they say there ink spills, ignite the passion of a million brilliant blazes so bright, so bustin', no cap for real, so real, that even Smokey had to put on his shades, you know what I'm saying? The most rewarding gift of art is inspiration. And that pot of gold is the sticky, ickiest substance on the spectrum. Shit! And my passion for you to pollinate the planet, partner. Thanks.
8.8. 9.1. 9.3. 9.7. I gotta see it. I'm not going. I'm not going for her. Wow.
Gotta love an American artist. Who knew the way around my body? Who knew how to talk to me softly during this intimate sexual experience that we had? He held me closely, knowing the way around my body as if I couldn't say a word, only uh, like a blueprint for each joint, high, low, grabbing my foot, while he stroked an extra note, fluid in his tube, making beautiful keys and telling me, hold it now. His hands held every part of my body as if he studied with a surgeon. Cut me open with precision. He knew how to separate my feelings, to track my clothes, as that ride. He knew how to spun me easy, but intimate. Then I met a French artist who knew how to touch me with his painted strokes. He learned in and leaned in close, whispering, just stop, my boy. And his hands lifted my skin and I breathed out, while his fingers traced the words before my mouth could even finish it. Hush me, I whispered, and he replied with silence, a language dripping with his fingertips. And in that soft, slow rhythm, we create a special hymn, love that comes with different languages in one room. And I felt him in corners of the room, leaving our canvases on walls, watering each brush, dripping each stroke, and black gold watercolors. And I met an Indian man. He knew how to play the violin. His hands was in the right position as if he was the bow. And if I was the string and the bed was the bass, and he held me on my shoulders to get a better view to see where to place that back. Okay. So I could sing a cappella, my bones climbed a soprano when he stroked, and he made magic, not just music, but with confection. Like he got to taste it. And he drew me open like I ground trembling notes that begged music to Shakespeare and silence. But then I met a con artist. Made me believe his style was just not a movie, but play music. Made me believe that his words were more than lyrics. He painted an illusion on my skin like he knew the French man. And he watched the waves with the morning light. He brought these symphonies, but harmonized with my thighs, not to create, but to consume with delicacy, the white cream, this sweet apple. And his con is, he made me forget my own rhythm, made me manipulate my own emotion with sounds, left me wondering what confidence can do, but you won't and then disappear. But the truth is, whether it was the American with the flute, the French with the brush, the Indian with the bow, the Con with his lines, I learned something. They came to see what I was about and how I make my own damn sound. With violence and compliment, a moan with gentle touch and just to reveal their true identity. And when I stand alone, baby, I still sing my song, the acapella, reach a soprano, my voice rises, a soul unshaken, and my art untamed because I do always love what artists do.
1, 2, 3. From low to high, we have an 8.8. We have an 8.9. We have a 9.0. Another 9.0. And we have an 11. He does our no fire next poet, Jamie Miller.
Dedicated to my grandmother. Funeral I didn't make it to. G U I L T Y was the last time my grandmother saw her son. He watched the courtroom transition to a classroom as they played a game of hangman. They say Nat Turner didn't flinch an inch. When he was flinched, my uncle knees buckled, and for stability, he grabbed a bench. Take care of the family for me. You're the man of the house now, despite my shortcomings. I've been doing so for 25 years now. Trust. I paint pictures with my words like tears drying on the black canvas. They say the eyes are the keys to the soul. Well, maybe it's just a reflection to the cosmos because perception is everything. I was confused visiting my mother, a plexiglass and partition between her and I. You could read my granny letters. Dear mama, they beat my celly to death with a sardine can. Pampers paper become Pandora box. In my hand, my granny got LASIK eye surgery and signed a waiver. I wonder if she still sees the ocean waves. I wonder if the moon still shines at night. 2 consecutive strokes left my granny paralyzed. I'd give my life for my granny to have a brand new pair of eyes. Remember, I bought my first car for $300. I went to pick her up. She told me, baby, go get my license. I said, Granny, for what? You know your license expired. She said, yeah, I know. But nigga, if you bought this car for $300, you either don't have no tax because it's expired. You see, my granny always had to come back. I just wish having perception would tell her to please give me a call back. I remember when I caught me building caught fire, I heard a bunch of screams, no alarms. I had my grandma in my arms. Hold your breath, Granny. We're gonna make it. I'm gonna let you know when it's time to get some money because a 15-year-old doesn't have time to bitch about life. Being fair. This was my first glimpse. What it was like, each step taken with confidence because I count these steps every day with my eyes closed. I was always told, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. If you catch me at a show with my eyes closed, I am not asleep. I'm just trying to see everything my grandmother wasn't able to see. Parallel 25. My grandmother used to fall asleep with the Bible in her hands. And if you disturb her, she would tell you, I'm not asleep, baby. Just resting my eyes. I'm burning.
One, two, three. For low to high, we have a 9.6. I see a 12, but we're gonna say 10. Even though I'm next
7-year-olds in cash. Sad thing is, it's becoming even more normal for us to see 17-year-olds in caskets. Kids with aspirations of being mad. But that trick just becomes an illusion because they end up getting beaten off of the streets by someone else who wanted to make a living off of shooting. You see, he was just a normal student. At least that's how he wanted others to perceive it. You see, he drew attention. But not because he was artistic, but because he was autistic. And this was the only time he felt like his abilities should be known as gifted, like who in their right mind wanted to be presented with this present on Christmas. And he felt like God hated him so much, he created him out of vengeance. A product that was never finished, a product that was simply created out of bad intentions. Like, what kind of God would make like this? Please let me know so I don't pick the same religion. Like, why couldn't he take my vision? At least I couldn't see when people were making fun of me. Why did he take my hearing? At least I couldn't hear when people were making fun of my disabilities. So when humility is broken puzzle inside my mind, I get distracted. So A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, plus 5, 8. Hey, I ate a sandwich today. You see, his case is more severe than others. But as you can see, he sincerely struggles with everyday things like reading or writing or holding a conversation. His dad tells him he's smart and creative. But at school, they treat him the total opposite, so he just thinks those are paralyzed. Always getting teased by a pair of guys, wishing he can learn signing because his speech has been paralyzed. At least with his hands, he properly tells someone how to read between the lines, but they tell him things all the time, like although his name is Tommy, at school, they call him Ed. Because they always thought it was something special about him. And to them, this was just a joke. But they don't understand that every time that moves sense to him, he's the one that jokes. They're the ones that go, he's being provoked, and I don't care what you say. Words do hurt just as much as sticks and stones, and they do their words as heat-seeking missiles. And just because they couldn't speak clear as crystal, the next day he went to school with his father's business. See, I just want to fight with my words, but I can't use my words to fight because I just want to be great. They just want to be fake. I just want this all to make sense of how this got so intense. And for them picking on me, they show their fake because they keep calling me special. But so are these 38s. So shoot the boy who made fun of my stutter. Shoot the teacher who made fun of my belt color. Shoot the girl who thought it was funny to talk about my dead mother. Say hello for me. Can you tell her that I love her? Shoot the boy who tripped me in the hallway the other day. Shoot the kids who have nothing nice to say. Shoot the kids for being a predator on day to day. I got one question. Now one needs to pray. And shoot, and shoot. Until he feels he made peace with his peace and left those in pieces who always gave the name of peace of mind. And now he's in jail for a lifetime. I guess you could say he won himself a Nobel Peace Prize.
Judges, on the count of three, 1, 2, 3. Well, somebody we have a 9.8. Then we have a 10, a 10, a 10, and a 10. Oh, wow. People have a lot of going for luck.
bottle of mace. 5 cops and 3 EMTs. Another man crying for his mother while he can't breathe. 5 liver mistakes that should have been aborted. It's so crazy how we can't distinguish the black from the blue when this shit is already sorted. Imagine having your door knocked on and they say that your son speak. To only later find out that that was part of the information. Basically, what those cops did was deliver a death notification. 3 minutes is 180 seconds. Everybody really left alone, just trying to get home. Driving while being black seems to be the worst crime you can commit because one wrong move and that's it. Being drugged out of your car and chased down, I feel is irrational. Stop resisting, you freaking animal. Before they step to us, they've already trusted our fate. No matter how much we comply, everything we say is a lie. They have to find you something wrong. So intimidated by us being strong. This shit is like a game to them. God forbid you know your rights. They expect you to be intimidated. God forbid you know your rights. They expect you to be intimidated. God forbid you know your rights. They expect you to be intimidated. And one wrong move and next thing you know you've been eliminated. Say his name. Rest in peace, Tyre Nichols.
On the count of 3, 1, 3. From low to high, we have a 9.8. We have a 9.8. We have a 10. We have a 4.
So fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Fuck, I'm crazy. No, you're not. You're just tired. I'm so tired of moving states because my head told me to. I'm tired of moving on from fixation to fixation because that's just what we do. I'm so fucking tired. From the next job, to the next friend group, to the next dig that distracts me, I'm really fucking tired. I'm tired of being different. As if bipolar to humans is like a sin to Christians. Choose the hippies, the justice system to the black community. I'm so fucking tired of being fucked up. I want to be normal. They say you're one of the funniest people I know. Shut the fuck up. You're one of the strongest people I know. Shut the fuck up. My therapist says, do you see on this card? Shut the fuck up. Have you ever cut so many lines in your wrist that looks like a truck stop? Funny how people walk all over me. Until I split. And then it's fuck me, no fuck you, no fuck me, but it's bipolar, not an excuse. This shit got passed down from my mother, from her mother, from another mother. This is what they meant by hand-me-downs. If only you knew what we go through, those of us with bipolar disorder too.
One. Low to high, we have a 9. We have another 9. We have a 9.4. We have a 9.6. We have a 9.8. We have a 9.4.
Say more, beautiful queen. I didn't even reply back. Well, not yet. And this is because I didn't respect the gesture. But I realized he ain't nothing like shit. You see, I'm not a queen. No. You see, a queen is caged by parliament procedures, never being left to her own leisure, masked at all times to reflect perfection, usually enabling a true intimate affection. Sitting on the throne of everyone else telling her what is right, what is wrong, what is ladylike. Sit up straight, everything is rainbows and unicorns now.
That ain't me. So who am I?
Let's go.
Well, I'm glad you asked. You see me, I'm a motherfucking lady. Word motherfucking offends you. It's not very ladylike, but according to who? When I said I was a lady, I didn't mean I was a lady that society or parliament told you I'm supposed to be. No, no, no. You see, I'm a motherfucking lady.
Let's go.
I'm supposed to be. You see, I have a mouth of a savior.
Yeah.
It's true. I'm working on it. But to me, it adds flavor, a little razzle to my dazzle, a little drink to this frazzle. But us motherfucking ladies know it's not about what goes in, what comes out your mouth, it's what goes in. And us motherfucking ladies make sure that every piece of meat that touches our tongue is washed with cleansing.
Hey.
But don't get us motherfucking ladies for hoes, because us motherfucking ladies choose wisely who gets our love, who stays, and who goes. Going on because we have working on it. Because I'm motherfucking ladies, we in a business where the something's on the side of us and we riding solo. I'm a motherfucking lady, don't get it twisted. I can hit so low, watering my grass, but I keep it cut so low, just in case you wanna go for it. You see, and I rise to the occasion. I'm a little brazen, but I'm a free spirit that can't be tamed. That's why I'm not a queen. You see, I'm a man's dream. But I'm a joker's nightmare. Then I'm a Harley Quinn scare. And it doesn't stop there. You see, I'm a motherfucking lady. I dropped them kids off at school while I'm under UGK 0 and W. I'm a motherfucking lady. Better too. You see, I'm a motherfucking lady. I like scary movies and slashers real good. And I reside out of the wish a bitch would. Oh, damn. Give me the weapons that roll off my tongue to finish you daily. I am not a queen, but I am such a motherfucking lady.
Everyone look out a 3. 1, 2, 3. From 1 to 9.9. And we have a 2. T.W. is going for the last poet of the second round. Ricochet.
Hey, I walked into the therapist's office like I have so many times before. Only this time, instead of playing with the blocks on the floor, I found my mother crying in an adjacent chair. And I was scared. But I really didn't know what to feel when she told me that I'd been molested. My older stepbrother at the top. But by that age, I did understand that I was supposed to protect my mother from the feelings that bothered her. So I bottled up whatever I did feel and acted like nothing bothered me. So when you talk to me, understand, there's a sensitivity. I'm sensitive. And yeah, I have questions about what it is to be able to say what it takes to make a man. Because I don't know if it's sickness that I can sense and this thickness of skin that we build up from the letter blocks strewn on the floor because sinuous snaps were serrated in my psyche when another male in some sensuous way ran sin through my system. And so my nerves, they knew the penetration of modern masculinity before they knew how to negotiate the nature of verbs. And so I feel this urge to pop within sly fox from this Dr. Seuss juice inspired by abuse, trying to put me in 4 square tones like it was by the use of schism, syllogisms in order to portray portraits of protection by the erection, facets of affection, but insensitivity and proclivity beg this question. My suggestions and signals subvert my ability to protect me. Makes you think I can stay in you for myself. They are offensive to these facts. Now rewind. My mind and body recall the time when I couldn't find the words, but the court records will show that my voice was heard. It was only that I could let out some sort of a whine. I didn't possess the vernacular at the time to catch it, something inside had been fractured. You might say that my aperture just wasn't enough, or up to snuff. So that's probably why it's tough not to take myself out of pasture. But as a matter of fact, that's probably why Jack became nimble. Waiting white, stood the sick, twisted necks, and puts mystical sick shit with more brain than play. My phone was good, like a jerk, so I think it works. Help with something inside of me that still hurts. I'm sensitive, so my mind found ways to make way for these words that I say to abstract, perverse, and divergent forms to attract to one. And that's the gift form. Well, those are the building blocks by which we built the man box, sandbox where we played for portraits to take things like Goldilocks. But through there, even with Care Bear stares, could steer me away from this magic mirror where I'm in exaggeration like a cabbage patch kid with a callous infatuation and agitation. Smacked up adaptation. A garbage pail kid that found my calibration by finding meaning. Where I command fulfill what he wants and wishes, pull darkness into the light to build these pillars of principles. See, he broke the rocks and the blocks that he alone could rest on through these words, because they say that the spirit speaks in tongues, because humans can't understand or apprehend the words heard in language of love. But we can use this as a gift if we take off the kid glove. So being sensitive, this man in me chose to beat that monster, that Mr. Hyde hiding in that freaky closet to see what he had to say. The name is Ricky K. Instrument, surgical precision of systems in inner vision and inner dimensions. Chip off the old block of a higher being, seeing things unseen and read Siamese alien dreams. Smite, Ricky K came to slay these portraits. Sure. Charles Virgin, still single like the play. Oh.
Float up, we have 9.6, 9.8, 9.8, 9.8. Continue the bubble. And also, tonight, the first thing you want to I think before we winners, I just have a couple of announcements I want to share. First and foremost, let's give another hand to the Hot Spring Poetry Fest. Thank you for collaborating on this event and putting together a complete of amazing thing. Like, it's so hard to put one event together, let alone an entire week. I'm truly honored that we get to help with this. And I look forward to seeing this flourish and grow next year after next year. Phones, let's go ahead and pull those phone tabs. And pull up your favorite social media app, whether it be Facebook or Instagram, or really just Facebook or Instagram, because that's the only one we got. Because we want to connect with you. Please find us Lemon Pepper Poetry Slam. We're the only Lemon Pepper Poetry Slam there is. Like, if you find like salt and pepper poetry, like lemon peppers, that's not us. Lemon Pepper Poetry Slam, find us on social media, and like say hi. Like, we have a couple of events coming up. That we're based on Little Rock. We do poetry slams every month. We try to do like different themes, and this week or next week, we're doing November 14th. We're doing our first show at a fine dining restaurant. The week after that, we're opening up our new workshop series, and then next month we're doing a pajama slam. Make sure you bring your pajamas out. Again, for more information, follow us on social media, Lemon Pepper Poetry Slam. Also, we'll be in the back with t-shirts. I only have one of these, so I'm sorry. We have other t-shirts, and that's pretty cool. What?
How much?
They're $25. Almost free. And so with that said, we have our we will in a moment. Don't hear another phone.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Hold, please.
We have a tie. So we're gonna have old fashioned slam.
Yeah.
Um, True poet. I'm thinking with number between 1 and 10. Shane Miller. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10.
3.
It was exactly 7.
Jamie.
Put your hands together for Jamie Miller.
I hate black men. Let me repeat that. I hate black men. I'm gonna say that one more time just so y'all can hear me. I hate black men who are dead broke but has the audacity to spin the block searching for his eye. Forgive me if I'm being biased, but he gets nothing standing except the innocent bystander. I speak for Jane and John Doe, both orphan and widow. You niggas is widows. What are we doing? Are we playing charades? No, that's right. We playing limbo because you know the standard so low. I hate black men who squash our precious babies like they're mosquitoes and ill they survive. They become vegetables. For once in my life, I wish I was a villain. I'll be Magneto, stopping the bullet and placing it back down the barrel of the gun with no pun intended. Like my son, the general, if I offend you, I meant it. Your mother should have swallowed you. Your mother should have gobbled you. Now, fuck that. She should have regurgitated you, pitiful imbecile. Your father should have never came. He should have left or pulled out and came on the pillow to the left. But you don't find you blame. If our culture is symbolic to the trees of civilization, you niggas be the termites. A father, for his daughter's protection, runs afraid from his car in the opposite direction, but somehow she still get hit by strays. Dog ass nigga, I hate you. Every time I get down in pounds, I think of Siobhan Randall. Was her life really worth those pounds? And sadly, nobody was ever charged with murder. They say the evidence was contaminated. It makes me so sick to my stomach that the justice system is so constipated. I hate the black man that killed my little cousin, Rory. I'm sorry. Rory, I'm sorry. I hate the black man that killed that little Mexican girl coming from her cousin's party. You see, that little girl was my stepson, the one cousin. So when he came home, all I heard was, Mama, she didn't make it. Mama, she died. And I didn't comfort him, but I cried on the inside. And if you're wondering why I didn't comfort him, because at the moment, I felt like he temporarily felt like I felt and hated black men.
Judges. Hold on. Let's go to the stage, true boy.
So the other day, I was trying to figure out how much I love you. To the point I told myself, God dang it, just write a poem about how much I love you. So first of all, I love you so much. I was willing to write this love poem about you. I love you more than grandparents love house shoes, or they love to put plastic on the couch too. But honestly, I love the sound that surrounds. With the no sound of my voice speaking to you, just you can speak to me, acting like you ain't got no choice. But girl, I love the sound of your voice. And I love the way we converse. And I'm not sure if converse is the proper word, but what I'm really trying to say is converse, the way we shoestring out together, dangling on the telephone line. But wait, I love you so much. I just created a metaphor about how our souls are tied. I love you so much. I was willing to hang up my player's jersey on that clothing line. I love you more than Kanye West loves his clothing line. I love you more than kids love the first day of school outfit. You don't relate with their clothing line. I love you so much. And when it's time for us to go to sleep and to go to my eyes, I'll be fake clothes in mine. Just so I can open them to watch you sleep. You can call me creep. But I love you so much. I'm willing to give you all that TLC. I mean, I love you so much. I'll be your Jason Waterfalls. I'll be your Jason Waterfalls. I love you so much that I'll learn lips to you. I'll fly spirit to you. I love you so much that when it's time for us to get dressed in the morning, I'll swoop over. I know that mirror speak you. See, I answer on the first ring. I love hearing from you. When you dance to that thong song, I'll be right there with my palm. Hell yeah, I love cheering for you. For you, give me pride. I'll be cheering for you. You got me so in love. I will pay for your gas. And we all know that's real love. Don't laugh. I'll not only pay for your gas, I'll love it too. I love you more than kids love Lunchables. Hell, I love you more than adults love Lunchables. I mean, I love you so much that I will be a snack for you. I'll break my back for you. I'll go to bat for you as long as you be my picture. I love you so much, I'll be the photographer as long as you be my picture. I love you so much, I'll be the stenographer as long as you prosper. I love you more than the angels love the heavens. I love you more than fans love Game 7. I know you don't know what that means because that's a sports reference. I hope I didn't confuse you. But I love you so much, I'll be the one to explain the 4th and 8th on Super Bowl Sunday while my team is currently the loser. I love you so much that I'll make sure you forever my hallelujah and not my hallelujah. Because I love you more than grandmothers love church hats. I love you more than grandfathers love church shoes. I love you more than the blues players love the scat. I love you more than the scatters love the blues. I love you more than Black parents look at their children saying, this is gonna hurt me much more than it's gonna hurt you. I love you so much that if we ever decide to go our separate ways, it's gonna hurt much more than it's gonna hurt you. I love you so much. The other day I cut my blood vessel with a blade because I knew it would bleed out my love, which is a shame because that was supposed to be stuff from my brain. I love you so much. I just created a metaphor about how I always want to be stuck on my mind, so our love never goes in vain. I love you for the pain. I love you more than love can ever explain. But I got one quick suggestion. If I'm able to love you this quick, find a way to love me the same.
You want to write one name. Jamie Miller or True Poet. On the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heard. Coming in 3rd place with a score of 59.5. Put your hands together for True Poet. The exact same score. Put your hands together. And they came in first place with a total score of 60. I'm a perfect score. Put your hands together for Brittany.
Solid City Slam has a special tradition. Things have improved a lot since then. Our prizes are no longer just champagne, Wonder Bread, and Spam. They've come a long way. So third place, I'd like to give you some Wonder Bread. Cheers. Good night, hope to see you all next year.
Yes, I know.